St. Joe Proud, highlighting the good in St. Joe. Sponsored by Altec.
Coaches can be the people that athletes look up to most. They're trusted to make the right calls. They're relied on to inspire unity within their teams. They celebrate their players' achievements and even push them past their self-imposed limits. And while not all of us can be a Vince Lombardi or an Andy Reid, one St. Joseph local believes that there's a coach within all of us. Whether you're leading a team of professional athletes, a classroom of students, or a nonprofit organization full of volunteers.
As I think about the future of St. Joseph, I see a world of possibilities.
Wes Simmons' passion for leadership started when the 1996 Excelsior Springs graduate found himself looking for a college football program that felt like home, something that he unexpectedly found at Northwest Missouri State University.
They were just welcoming. They couldn't wait to get me. I'm a guy coming in trying to take your spot. But it was, no, come on, we're building something. We want you to be a part of this.
The guidance of his coach inspiring him to pursue a coaching career as well and create the same welcoming experience that he had for other hopeful athletes.
There's just something magical in that sporting environment when a coach has, they have that position of authority. We call it the power of the whistle. But they use that power not just to lord it over you and crack a whip and be transactional, but they use that power to serve and lift you up and put you on a trajectory that will serve you for life.
But as he progressed in his career, Simmons began to see a need for more of what he calls three-dimensional coaches.
How can we, as the leaders of a community, pursue excellence in the skill set of what we do? We call that the first dimension. But what do we need to do to really start pouring in the right mindset? That's the second dimension. And then what is the role of character formation? And how do we, pursue greatness, but also goodness?
As Simmons began to take his 3D Institute leadership training around the world, he noticed that the 3D model was applicable to more than just athletic coaches.
Inevitably, every time we do a sports workshop, there's a teacher or a principal or a business leader that's maybe hanging around in the room. They come up and they go, hey, we need this for business, or we need this for our schools. And what they're saying is this works because anywhere that there's a leader leading a team, there's an undeniable coaching aspect to that role. So that's what we help with.
This led to the creation of the Joseph Company, a coalition of business leaders, employers, organizations, and passionate people who all want to build a better future for St. Joseph.
It's my dream that we would become known as the City of Coaches because we've gathered leaders from the arts and athletics and business and education and healthcare and government and nonprofit. We're coming together to say, you know what? We can all sharpen the coaching aspects of our leadership, create a transformational environment for everybody in our community to help us meet the developmental needs of people at all stages of life, from the cradle to the grave.
Through monthly leadership breakfasts that are open to the public, Simmons hopes that attendees take the 3D coaching framework and implement it into their daily lives to cultivate growth in the community.
For it to succeed long term, it's got to get way beyond me and the few people that have helped me kind of start this. We've got to have personal ownership and buy-in from our community to take it way beyond what I could ever do. Because the talent is here, the resources here. The question is the want to here? And if it is, I think we have a bright future.
If you are interested in attending a meeting with the Joseph Company, their website address can be seen on your screen. That's thejosephcompany.com. Reporting in studio with this week's St. Joe Proud, Courtney Rowe, KQ2 News.
St. Joe Proud, highlighting the good in St. Joe. Sponsored by Altec.